Niggas in crypto, diamonds is dancing like they up in disco. You niggas in fist smoke, you stay up at dip low. You niggas stay up and get low. Heard you way up in Frisco, and you say what the heck so. Every player gets snipped nose, acting gay up in Cisco. Might take the day off and play up at pistols, causing chaos and play up calypso. I pause in kitchens and caused addictions. I pause prescriptions and cause inflictions. Lil Bixby playing in stores and bricks and on the dark web. You gotta pause every doors, cause encryptions. Tesla engines, pause the pistons. I seen every floor I leave sore and listing. For that action, they sponsored the Bronson. They was hooked on that shit like Johnson and Johnson. That freeway, Ricky Ross, straight out of Compton, straight out of Bumpton. Red on blue, violence in the land. The projection of the will, the perfection of the kill, the reflection of the pills. I'm a frontline soldier, I'm no doja. These crystals not from focus. In crypto, diamonds is dancing like they up in disco. You niggas in fist smoke, you stay up at dip low. You niggas stay up and get low. Heard you way up in Frisco, and you say what the heck so. Every player gets snipped now, acting gay up in Cisco. Might take the day off and play up at pistols, causing chaos and play up calypso. Hickory dickory down, hit a lick, put the sticky in the box. When the blicky get hot, lick off a shot. Heavy in the meadow, we slip off a knot. Heavy in the ghetto, they crib walk a lot. Crib walk the crypto, lift off the stocks. Drips off the crystal and pots. Disco rods in the blocks on my chain from the crystal shop. In the light air, lift off the rock. Toe Virgil right chain on my block. White paint on my socks. White paint on my socks. Hickory dickory dock. Hit the lick, put the sticky in the box. When the blicky get hot, lick off a shot, we lick off a shot. Niggas in crypto, diamonds is dancing like they up in disco. You niggas in fist smoke, you stay up at dip low. You niggas stay up and get low. Heard you way up in Frisco, and you say what the heck so. Every player gets snipped now, acting gay up in Cisco. Might take the day off and play up at pistols, causing chaos and play up calypso.
Peace, family. Peace to you and yours. Peace, family. Peace to you and yours. Welcome to another episode of TechKNOW Tuesdays. You are now rocking with the best. Yes, this is your host for the evening, Brother Red Pillar, joined by my co-host Spin City.
Man, peace to the family, man. Definitely peace to you and yours, man. What's going on with another hot technology from the TechKNOWledge G's on here on TechKNOW Tuesday.
Today's episode, ladies and gentlemen, we want to name it. Oh, this is episode 51. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think you understand what this means. We are currently embarking upon episode 51. All right. Light up the chat with the emojis, ladies and gentlemen. Light up the chat with these emojis. The reason why we numbered the shows is so we could keep track of the quote unquote, the trail that we've been blazing and whatnot. Yeah. So when we hit episode 52, we will be embarking upon 1 full year of putting in work, 1 full year of standing on the business of this techno quote unquote revolution. The evolution will be digitized, highlighting being in the eye of the storm for damn near a year straight. You want to talk about consistency. You want to talk about persistency.
Yeah.
Okay. And the timing was so right because we were able to land right in the middle of one of the most talked about and contested and quote unquote, paradigm shifting evolutions in our lives.
Yeah, facts. You know what I mean? Staying ahead of technology for a year straight, bro. Staying in front of technology, robotics, AI, software, and hardware for a year straight. You know what I mean? As far as episodes, because we've been doing it the last few years, at this level. But TechKNOW, putting out that tech knowledge on shows. 52 shows will mark 1 year worth of shows, worth of wisdom, worth of tech knowledge for the culture, by the culture, spiritual tech, melanated tech, software. Come on, y'all. It don't get no better.
No, it does not get any better. Shout out to everybody that been riding with us from day one,
Yeah,
who been tapping in, who's been using the information for their betterment, who's also been sharing the information. I've been seeing the numbers grow, the shares and everything. Salute to
definitely.
everybody that's sharing it, spreading the word, just getting the information out there. Salute to the builders and those of y'all who do not wait for permission to do things. You know what I'm saying? Though that's our audience. That's our quote unquote demographics, the permissionless society, the ones that are not waiting for permission to do what they need to do. And lo and behold, every day society is showing you more and more that that's what it was the whole time. You feel me? That's the system that wins, especially in this world that we're in. You know, you have to be a master of your own destiny. Okay. And yeah, we here to master these tools, these techniques, and also these quote unquote workflows and things of that nature so we can empower the family. Let's do this, Ben. Let's do the roll call. Let's see who's in the building, and then we're gonna get right into it.
Yeah, definitely, man.
All right.
Let's shout out where you're from, man, where you're listening from. And then also y'all, I actually want to know where y'all from, and then put between 1 and 10 where you feel like your AI wisdom is now. I need a refresher on where everybody is, where you're watching
Yes.
from, and what level you at nowadays. DMV, what's going on?
Yes,
What's up? I
indeed.
mean,
Shout out
that
to the
visit last.
DMV.
I don't know what the cuz of. What's going on? The Nine Republic
Sir.
4. Damn.
Yes, sir. Okay, Benin in the building.
Oh, and she got a 7 too. That's what's up. Hawaii in here. You feel me?
Okay, the big island in the
And you got
building.
a 5. Okay. You been
Oh, so,
watching that?
so Benin
Jersey.
is out of 4. Okay, we got a 7 in the building. That's beautiful. You've
Dayton,
been
Ohio.
tapped. Yeah, yeah. You've been tapped in for a minute. We got the 5. We got the 6 and the 3. Look,
Southwest Florida with the 2-piece. What's going on? We gonna
the
cook.
ability to rate yourself is, that's the first step. And
Yeah.
that's a great move, y'all. I'm very proud of everyone just showing, where y'all at with it, being able to self-assess,
Yeah.
and it just shows you how far you're gonna be able to get when you start applying the information that's being dropped on you and
Yeah.
whatnot. Okay, we got 7s and 8s, Spence. We
Yeah, that's
got
what I'm
some
saying.
hitters on. We got some.
San Fernando, what the hell going on? Cleveland, what's going on, man? What is it looking like, Matt? Yeah, I'm talking
Indeed.
about. So yeah, man, being able fives and better. You feel me? And the thing is, y'all, I do want to, the reason why I'm saying that, y'all keep on putting it in, but I'm gonna speak on this paperwork here before we get too crunk red, because I want folks to understand. Keys posted it. I reviewed it. Indiana, what's going on? Toronto, what's going on with the 3
Yeah, go
5s
over
and better?
that. You want to put that up?
I don't know. Let me see. Let me see if I even have it. I don't have it like on my computer, bro.
Okay.
Let me see. Yeah, it was just on my phone, and I was reading off my phone. So y'all just listen to me real quick before we go into some of these lessons and some of this tech news. All y'all that are at 3s, 5s, 7s, 10s, right? The world is at 8 billion and counting, family. 8 billion and counting. Humans on humans, right? And now let's get a glimpse of where you are, even at a 3, even at a 2, even as, hey, I'm just watching TechKNOW Tuesdays for the second time. Listen to where you are. Listen. 6.8 billion. 84% of the population never used AI. Around 1.3 billion. 16% of the population uses AI for free. 15 to maybe 25 million, 0.3% of the world's population pays about $20 a month for AI tools. 2 million to about 5 million, somewhere in between, which is around 0.04% of the population uses coding, scaffolding, AI to code something. Now, understand for a fact, just by knowing how to use Claude Code, Codex, anti-gravity, a claw of some sort, Gen AI, when we go on the Higgs field and your seed dreams and your seed dance and your nano bananas, having that wisdom, constantly, using your dubs, your 50s, your 100s, like, Red has always said, put aside some bands for this AI. And if y'all have done that over the last 51 weeks and counting, because, some days we got something coming up for the 52. So right. The fact still remains. Most of you watching TechKNOW Tuesdays are top 1% in the world just by being at a 3, especially being at a 5, especially being at a 7. I really want y'all to know. Y'all are in front. Y'all are in front of the technological roller coaster. Don't feel lost. Don't feel down. Hey, I'm not getting this spin. Right, Miss K says, I think I'm at 150 or so a month now. And she's been consistent with her classes and her learning and her content and her everything for maybe a year and a half, 2 years at this point. Been seeing you for a while. Watching a bunch of TechKNOW Tuesday, getting a bunch of the news, staying hip and on the bleeding edge. Okay, this data is reassuring. Also recognizing the tools you mentioned, even if I haven't used them, is dope. Exactly, because the top 0.3% is just using ChatGPT for dub. They don't know about AI Google Studio, Stitch with Google.com. They don't know how to put anti-gravity on. They don't know how to put Claude Code in full effect. They don't know what GitHub is. They're just saying, hey, chat, make me a picture of Donkey Kong. A lot of them, and then the folks that are using, now, out of the 0.3% that is using $20 AI, I bet 80% of that small demographic is creating AI slop and not using artificial intelligence in business for workflows, automations, animations, advertising, applications, like we've been doing for so long on TechKNOW Tuesdays. AI Accelerator 4.4, TechKNOW 26, the technologies, like there's so much. Man, we out there by a landslide, y'all. Please, that is just reassurance that, okay, we're so far ahead. And the thing is, we're kind of fearing our own speed. The only thing that we thinking of, I listen to so much Red and Spin. You make it look so easy. You make it sound like this. You make it sound like, and y'all, you know what I want to notice? What I want everybody to notice, Red, is the AI consultants are disappearing, bro. Aren't they?
I don't see them no more.
Aren't the AI consultants disappearing because you just can't sell AI?
Cannot.
You have to start working in systems and SOPs and workflows. We've been saying for a year plus. We've been saying for a year plus to put a system in place.
Facts.
If it's a content system, we've spoke on Make and It Ain't In. We broke Opal on here. I mean, Notebook LM. Man, Red put us on that 2020.
I think Manus. Look, I think Manus was one of our first shows. Like one, I'm gonna go into because I got them all you gave me the sauce yesterday about the notebook. So I
Yeah.
lined them up. I'm gonna find out when we first talked about Manus. That was a while ago, and you was doing abacus.
Oh man, they
I,
they fell to the background because there was a startup trying.
I think it was Manus and abacus around the same time, and then Manus got bought by Meta and got they, you know what I mean, got their little billies
But
and whatnot.
bro, we've been on Manus since they was putting out. We was on Manus waiting list. We were on Higgsfield waiting list. We were
I
on
remember
VO
that.
2.5
VO
waiting list.
2.5 waiting list.
We were
Facts.
talking about it when Gemini was barred, baby.
Yo, the other night they accepted me for the C dance.
Right.
I felt like a kid in Toys R Us, bro. I was on the waiting list. I was doing my workshop, and then I seen, the emails come through. You see the notification. It
Yeah.
was like you were approved for C dance. I almost knocked the table over, bro. You know, but that's a
Turn.
good thing. I don't.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of things that got me anticipating just in life. You
Yeah.
know, so
Especially
waiting
how
for
you
these
turning up
tools.
with your Gen AI and taking Gen AI to the next level with the Imaginarium. So you know what I mean. I went into that's cool too. I went into software. You went into HyperGen. So yeah, you got the seed dance joint. You know what I mean. That's how I felt. But with adding the anti gravity got on the computer, that's how I felt when Claude Code 4.6. Codex 5.3. So I'm like, man, let me just code, become founders. And, I want to be, TechKNOW 26 is Spin City creates the most melanated spiritual founders in software, spiritual software like Giant, Tariq Bey, like Malik, Spin with the
Right.
Amenti movement and more and more and more. Guys, get in with me
Yeah.
and let's create a software. Let's link with Red. Let's get some Gen AI in there. You know what I mean? So
Yes, yes, yes.
three-headed
Let's
dragon.
get the triple AI framework. Let's get the fantasy complex industry framework. Like, there's so many apps on the way, ladies and gentlemen. So many tools on the way.
Our family can use for real.
Huh?
That our family can use because we know
That our
that
family can use, right?
if original Black God goes crazy on VO 3.1, you got to give him something. It need to be original Black God 3.1 to where you can go on there and make melanated videos, original Black style. You feel
That's
me?
right.
It's like let me get that Imaginarium as a software. We don't
Oh yeah,
school is cool, but we need the new school. We need the schooly red. I'm talking
yes,
about.
yes,
We
yes.
need that. When we market and advertise, we go into a Menti. When we getting our relationship right, when we getting our teams right, I'm talking about. We going to Brother Malik's site, right? When we instead of
Mhm.
doing vision boards and just putting up on a board and looking at it, we going to Brother Tariq Bey Giant that site. You know what I
Right.
mean? That's software. Let's change up everything. Let's give everything to ourselves and let's work that joint in a circle, y'all. What is group economics really saying to you in TechKNOW 26? You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
What does group economics truly look like now when we can pass softwares around? You feel me?
It's a different. Well, I was saying in my
Yeah, Miss
I
K
was
hit
in
me.
huh?
Yeah, I was just telling Miss K love to, what I'm saying? She said she want to finish up the app. Let's get it. Let's launch
Yes,
it
yes,
before March.
indeed.
We all
Yes,
need to go
indeed.
ahead and launch our shit before March 20th. So I'm doing apps and ads. Go ahead, Red.
Right. So the reality that we live in February of 2026 is a different reality that we lived in January of 2026 because things have shifted drastically, right? Things have taken a quantum leap. The AI has evolved, ladies and gentlemen. There's been a leap, and it's not making the front page news, and it's not really falling on the laps of people in our community. I don't think they know this.
Mm-hmm.
So we've changed from reactive AI to proactive AI. We
Exactly.
went from passive to basically aggressive, meaning that the AI now works for you, ladies and gentlemen. For those of us that were in the final 9 to 5 workshop, literally magic took place in a matter of a few days because right after that, Clawbot came out and that changed everything. That completely shook everything, changed the whole damn system. And then as we begin to roll out, Claude Cowork started popping, and then Claude Code, and then OpenAI with their coding system. I mean, it's just been nonstop. It's been nonstop. And
Yeah.
even with all of that, we still in the midst of China flow. And what does that mean? That means that during that same time, in February of 2026, there's a group of Chinese companies that came together and completely took the crown. They took the crown with very they took the crown and they came so hard that the data centers are not even being built right now, bro. They pulling the money. Stargate, Open AIs, yeah,
Yeah.
that shit got a flat tire.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. They like,
Yeah,
man,
that got
hold
a
on,
flat
man.
tire. Yeah, that got a flat tire.
And
All
they
of
was
that,
trying to challenge Google when China was coming to America.
right? So the hatred that the tech people have for Sam Altman is beginning to crescendo. You know, even with Open Claw, when the minute Open Claw sold out to Open AI, everybody started backing down, and like the support is there, but the
Yeah.
support ain't there like it was because the way that they see Sam Altman, he's not a good dude, and he's a poser. He's like a Bill Gates. He's not really a builder. He's not really he's not that guy. He has the talent around him to do all of this stuff. So yeah, there's a lot going on. But yeah, China flow, ladies and gentlemen, China flow. More affordable, more powerful, and more effective. More open source too, by the way.
Yeah, of course. Of course. That's the thing about China, y'all. I've been saying it, man. I've been saying it, man. The China stuff is cool, but it's just to protect your information a little bit more. I mean, hey, do what you want to do on there. I would just say protect your information a little bit more when it comes to China because, um, of course, open door artificial intelligence, it
Yeah.
feeds off hella data. And if China is gonna keep on, scraping the United States for data, then that just tells you what China is up to. Every time America charges its own people for technology, China comes in and say, "Here, American people, use our shit for free because our shit is better." So, just watch, just watch your fingertips. But yeah, definitely use some Kimi agents. Definitely dip into open source artificial intelligence, and again, that's so you can actually put it into your own software,
Computer.
your own systems. Go ahead and
Right.
on IG, I say King Watt says AGI. Again, y'all, artificial general intelligence just quite ain't it. Okay, and here's what I'm gonna say: if AI is the alien, it would never want to be human. All right. If I'm AI and I come to this planet and all I have to my job is to serve humans solutions, why would I want to be one? It's just not logically making much sense. Okay. It's just kind of think about that. Artificial general intelligence. It's more human, guys. No, this thing has far surpassed anything a human can think of.
They
It
ain't even
brings
think about no human.
solutions to their problems. Like you can code entire websites and apps in almost no time here. Real freeze says I've built sites on Minimax. That's
Facts.
because plain English, plain Mandarin, plain language is the language of creation now. So let's just kind of they've been saying AGI since 2022, y'all. Artificial general intelligence. No, there's more AI agents. There's full agents that went from online to offline to in your computer. Claws. The claws. You feel me? Right. Unless AI is communicating with God, not much incentive to be human. And human is a biological flesh suit. Even when you transcend to God mode, you're gonna be, you know what I mean? We go to sleep every night and we disconnect from the meat suit. Who all loves their own dreams? Who all loves their own dreams? And then sometimes you have a dream so good, you wake up in human flesh and say, damn, that was a good dream.
All right, like shit. Why you interrupted that?
You're trying to tell AI to come out of its dream to be you, to be the meat suit. Peace to the gods, man. The gods transcended past the meat suit and into the real universal cloud. So that's just, again, it just logically doesn't make sense for artificial intelligence to think like a human. But there are agents that can continue to do work. Gemini just dropped their on-time agent. You can say, hey, at 9 a.m., do a deep research on this, that, and the other. Bring me out a blueprint and give me a script for my agent avatar. Have my agent avatar speak this in 3 different languages. Create the video on Submagic in 3 different languages and allow me to drop that on social media. Instagram, TikTok, and a YouTube short, please. And it will break that shit down and get it done. But it's still coming off your systems and imagination, and you're 0.02% of the population doing it. You're thinking for the machine still. You're thinking, you're putting the strategy together still. Okay? Y'all hear CERN broke 5 timeline dimensions. Like, what the fuck? Got to get this down pat. We're already there. Use brilliant tools. I'm talking about humans created technology. Computers are not alive. They're powered by electricity. We are made of light. Oh, good one. Good shit. Good shit. But yeah, y'all, even y'all listen to this, man. Y'all top 0.0. Put a 0.0 in front of your numbers. Y'all are them. Y'all are them. You know what? And then it's being a human is more than being a meat suit. Of course. So why would we expect an artificial intelligence inside of computers to want to be one? We came down here in a meat suit and all we do is work all day and pay bills. Yeah, you can have children. Yeah, you can have land. Yeah, you can have a house, but you had to work for it. AI just sits floating around waiting for a human to have a problem. Hey, AI, hey, I got a problem. Oh, what's that? Okay, there you go. But it doesn't work. You pay for it. You pay for it, gang. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely work your systems, man. Definitely, stay tapped in the systems and follow the trend. Keep up with Techno Tuesdays, Red Pillar, Spin City, and more. You feel me?
Real quick, Spin. I want to take them on a little journey. I want to take them overseas to China real quick. You know what I mean? Without a passport. Show them some of the apps that are out here so they could become more familiar. You dig?
Yeah, come on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So the first app that I want to show y'all is Quinn. All right. Quinn is a powerful app. Okay. It does very, very good deep research. I believe it has sight. I believe it could see. So you could use this to basically break down YouTube videos. You could use it to break down anything, any URL, anything that you visit, any website. You could take the URL and you could go right to Quinn and it will break it down. You can ask it to do a lot of things, have conversations with it. It does deep research. Okay. It's a thinking machine. It thinks, it does a lot of thinking and whatnot. And this is excellent when it comes to deep research. So I would use Quinn as one of my research agents because different apps work well for different niches or for different genres or for different use cases. Okay. You can't use every app for everything. I believe it does thumbnails as well. Let me check. Yeah, it does thumbnails. So you literally could put a prompt in there and it will do thumbnails for you.
Mhm.
Okay. You could upload. All right. It creates video, it creates images, it does deep research. You could upload files. Okay. It does thinking. I don't know if it's paid or not. Let me check. Is this free or what?
Yeah, Quinn got some. I mean, they all start free, but Quinn got some monsters on it.
Yeah,
He got
Quinn. It
five.
looks very simple, ladies and gentlemen, but don't be fooled by the UI. It is, a lot of the Chinese apps are very simple looking, stripped down. They don't have the bells and whistles, but they are monsters. Okay, they're monsters in what it is that they could do. Another one is GLM5. Okay, they got a you could get an API from them. Um, they pretty good as well in terms of their quickness. All right.
On red. Forever Wavy J says, how is it that China surpassed the West when it comes to AI capabilities? Or am I wrong? You start when you're 6 and you progress young in China. So
Yeah.
the younger and more adaptable you are, you come up to AI. A lot of their new software developers is 7-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 15-year-olds with artificial intelligence.
Yeah, yeah. They were doing that AI thing before America jumped on that wave. They got a whole social credit system built around uh AI, WeChat and all of that. That was a whole algorithm. Like TikTok is AI. I don't know if people know that or not, but the TikTok algorithm is straight AI. You see Manus?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, so this is an honorable mention, ladies and gentlemen. Manus, you basically could get an agent. Then you could get started on Telegram. I got my Manus hooked up to my Telegram, and I don't even use my laptop. I just go on Telegram and tell it what to do. So I upload files and say, yo, turn these files into a PDF, turn these files into research paper, turn these files into a 7-day workflow. Shoot, turn these files into skill MDs, and then I could feed that into Claude. You feel me? But Manus is a beast. Manus has their own clawbot. All right. Manus has their own clawbot, and you could basically hook up to it with a click of a button.
Yeah.
Okay. They got their own, they got the agents. They do landing pages, they do
Fact.
presentations, they do a lot of stuff. Okay. Um You could connect your tools to Manus, ladies and gentlemen. So you could connect your tools. You could connect your everything, Hugging Face. You could connect Google Calendar, your Gmail, your Google Drive, your Meta Ads Manager, your Notion, Zapier,
Yeah.
right? Then they got custom MCPs. Then you could drop in custom APIs. This is a beast, right? Once again, there's two people in the world: a person that will look at this and not realize what they're looking at, and then there's the person who sees this shit and be like, "Oh my goodness,
Bro, are you
I'm about to
showing
go
Manus right
crazy."
now?
Huh?
Were you showing Manus right now? Because we see Quinn. We don't know if you was showing
Oh
Manus.
nah, I'm showing Manus. Let me fix that.
Yeah, we were still seeing Quinn. But yeah, Manus, y'all, man. And then Meta done bought this damn thing. So now they even a little bit more fired up. So
They're
shit.
a little more fired up. They're a little more
What he's
inspired and whatnot.
doing.
So, boom, ladies and gentlemen, here's Manus. Here's where you could connect all of your back office. So they recommend Meta Ads Manager. So because Meta bought Manus, This is going to be the go-to platform for Meta Ads Manager. They're going to go crazy with the agents and whatnot. So if you know better, you do better.
Yeah,
Here's
y'all
some
got,
of the apps: Google
yeah,
Calendar, Google Drive, Gmail, Outlook, GitHub, Meta Ads, Notion, Zapier, Monday, Superbase, Hugging Face,
yes,
PayPal for Business. You dig?
yes, indeed.
Um, yeah. InVideo, HeyGen. You could
Yeah.
get custom APIs right here. Okay. And
Hmm.
you could put in custom MCPs. So yeah, Manus is not playing any games. They're only gonna get better. Like Spence said, Facebook Meta bought them. They spent a few billion. So
Yeah,
you know
y'all.
that.
I got some stuff. I got some stuff. It probably won't be on tonight's call, but I got something for them. Y'all link with me. Y'all hit me. I got something to show y'all on those Meta business ads with this madness. But it's watch, watch, Red.
For noodles.
Watch, bro.
For noodles. So yeah, Manus, ladies and gentlemen, I believe it's the $20 plan to get you hooked up with the Manus connecting to OpenClaw. Once you do that, and you could use skills. They got a skills and they got to connect the apps, and then boom, you could add from Figma, Google Drive. This shit is a beast. It's a
Yeah, they
beast.
turned up. They turned up for sure.
You could record your meeting minutes, you know.
Yeah, this is one of the best upgrades so far in artificial intelligence, y'all. This one of the best ones. If I never seen one, you know what I mean? There was certain leaps and bounds so far in AI. Like even when Madness came out, remember the first commercials when you get on the wait list, it was showing hella cell phones and Madness running them all.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm telling you again, systems. Again, systems, y'all. You can't beat this shit with a stick. You know what I mean? The
Right.
Madness plus the claw plus the meta.
Right.
Oh,
See, a lot of people don't, like you said, they not using systems. So with anything, ladies and gentlemen, one of the caveats of being in this community is that you've been taught how to look at things and move through systems, right? Systems are not addictive. Systems are not self-destructive. Systems don't promote sabotage. People with no discipline and no system do, right? People
mhm.
that are, you know, when they say she don't got no what they say in Oakland, she needs some discipline, or what's the word that there's a word they use, but it's like you
Mhm.
don't got no direction, no instructions.
You know, instructions for sure. Let's
So
go to
it's
that.
like when we have instructions, we have a regimen, we kind of know what we're doing, and we have to work through systems. That's how people are winning in this AI versus the people that are drowning.
Yeah, facts.
They're not approaching it with no type of systems. Kimmy Code, ladies and gentlemen, I would advise that you look into this for look into this with a looking glass. You know,
Mm.
go and find out all of the things that you could build with Kimmy Code. You literally could build anything at this point. Whatever you could think of, you could build. And Kimmy Code is set up to help you do it effortlessly.
Yeah, facts. Here,
And
let's
then
run
we got
real
oh
quick
man.
before you go to the next one. Benzino effect. How is safety factors with these Chinese against compared to Manus and Quinn? Is it better than Claw? Again, Chinese, keep yourself safe. Don't expose yourself too much. China wants the data more than they want the money, so everything's open source. Who's
Right.
left entertainment? You want to tap in on that real quick, Red? We got 3 questions.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying about China understanding the power of the data, and they're data whores. They take data. You know what I mean? That's how you feed them. America, they want your data and they want your money. So
Yeah.
they dig in both pockets. They taking your info, your data, and they're gonna take a little sass out of you. You know what I'm talking about? Um, I wouldn't, once again, with all of these projects, When I work on these projects, these are projects that I willingly go and bring to the AI. It's not top secret stuff. It's not family secrets, heirlooms. It's not industry secrets, corporate secrets, the secret sauce,
Yeah.
stuff like that. You might want to be private with all of that. But where I'm, even when it comes to copywritten material that
Mhm.
y'all are uploading, I've suggested all material gets copywritten and protected, especially if you're building out a story and you're using the AI to assist you. Yeah, you want to cover yourself before you go in. We're gonna actually have those templates available for you at Imaginarium because that was a concern of theirs, and we're working with the legal plugin with Claude out of all peoples. Claude is helping us create the legal work to protect ourselves from them. So check that out. So that's on the way. Yeah.
And then who is left entertainment? Does putting all in one basket leave you dependent? We always go to war with a multitude of counselors, bro. That's why we went from Kimmy to Manis to well, what'd you go to first? Quinn. So he's already
Quinn,
looked
right.
over many AIs. We don't stay dependent. Hey, Spin, why are they not adapting the China model here to get the people ahead if they want to make America ahead of everyone else? Or do the powers that be want to use AI for control? They definitely gonna put a control net over the cloud and control you through algorithms on social media, and they can't do it, and they can't afford to do it for free because a lot of AI American companies don't make any money,
Right.
especially when, again, we see that most people are just paying $20. That's not enough to run compute. There's very, very, very few people paying $200, and almost very a handful of folks paying $2,000, $20,000 to open AI to run businesses, large business systems. So,
Right. My approach,
yeah,
it's always been an approach because I see AI as luxury. I equate AI with luxury items. I don't look at AI like a wrench. I look at AI like a leaf blower, right? It's luxury. So there's levels to luxury, ladies and gentlemen. And there's of course the top tier of luxury. And I use the bags as an analogy because people could relate to the luxury bags and whatnot. So there's a Birkin and then there's a Coach bag, right? And then there's everything in between. So if somebody were to spend Birkin bag money, right, on themselves in a luxurious way in this AI world, then they're gonna get the results that a person in the fashion world would probably get if they were to buy a Birkin bag. They're gonna get that feeling of entitlement. They're gonna get that feeling of top luxury. They're gonna get those eyes on them. People are gonna know, oh, nah, this person ain't coming to play. So if you are splurging on yourself, if you invest in yourself, if you put about 20 to 40 bands towards what it is that you're doing, you are going to get the results the same way that somebody was like, I'm gonna flex this Birkin and snag me a billionaire or a millionaire and whatnot. They just do their thing differently. You
yeah,
put 20,000 or 40 into what it is that you're doing, you're out of here. You put 2,500 into this luxury experience, you're out of here. You
yeah, you keep
put 250 into this experience, you ain't out of here, but you up. You're doing better than anybody that's walking around without a Coach bag. How about that? And I'm just using that as an analogy how they trained our people through consumerism, where you had to have these certain type of luxury items. But because China got exposed and there's no more of that anymore, the new luxury items is the technology that's going to improve your health. Because if you spend $20,000 to improve your health, to make you a homo, not a sapien, a super sapien, then you're gonna get those type of results because there is ways that you can invest in yourself to the tune of a 20 to 30,000, and you're going to visibly you're going to quantum leap in your improvisation.
yeah.
versus if you just drop $10 on that Planet Fitness membership. Not to say that that won't beast you out, but there's different levels to it.
Facts.
So at this point and in this juncture in time where we are in 2026, where there's never going to be another 2026, my approach is that y'all go the Birkin bag way. You know, we got to find out, because somebody is finding out how to buy it in real in the luxury in the fashion world. They find out a way to spend it. They throwing 20,000 in Atlanta every night. So somebody is finding this shit. Somebody's finding a way to you know, have this fake enjoyment or this fake quote unquote. That's not an investment. So when they said the streets is dead, what they really should said is the street mentality needs to die. Poverty consciousness, buying things that decrease in value the minute you buy it. That's the shit that put us back. Throwing money, blowing money fast. The big Meech business model is horrible.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's horrible. It's destroyed our communities for about 20 years now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's savage. It's savage, but now it's time that we help the community. We grow we show the community, we grow the community, y'all. But with the same mentality too, though. You know what I mean? Just hustling up. You know, getting your dime bag worth of AI. You know, I'm talking about getting your eighth worth of AI, getting your zip worth of AI, right? And then being able to break it down and share it with your family. Because again, right? And we are coming into the world of the one person $1 billion company, especially with everything. You know, he just shows you the Kimmys, the claws, the ... So it's now your ideas. If you need a marketing manager, you can just go to it. Hey, I would say use Nuamenti. Excellent, right? Now you have a whole entire AI marketing agency for $100, and then boom, you'll go use Higgsfield, go use Kimmy. You know what I mean? Then you have somewhere to learn. You have the Imaginarium, you have the Ascended Masters, you have everything around you for about $500, and then get your Manus for dub, your Manus for 40. 40 is the good spot right there, Red, when you get that 1.6 Max Pro, motherfucker, body snatcher. So using that, you only spending $500. You have a marketing agency. You have a place to continue to learn and how to use Gen AI at the highest capabilities. You're spending $500, and you running a business for whatever it is that you do. You're automating your tattoo shop. You're automating your barber shop. You're automating your online, your e-commerce. It's getting better and better, right? You're fixing your e-commerce sites. Now we going in, shout out to Justin Burns. It's that we turn in applications, and there's 4 different ways to get paid off software. You know what I mean? You got users for your software. You have affiliate links for your software. You have branding deals. You have connections with your software. You have white labeling your software. Whatever you can do, whatever you can imagine, whatever system that you truly know and perform is right there at your fingertips now for almost pennies on a dollar if the idea is sharp enough. The new day of prompting, if it's sharp enough. If the systems are right in there, you don't burn a whole bunch of compute, you don't burn a whole bunch of credits, and you get it right maybe the first 2-3 times, man. And then you're already telling the public, hey, I have this. Y'all can all go make a website, 3 commercials, and run ads, pretty much with Manus tonight, and have somebody tomorrow pay into that system. Because again, just because y'all technos, y'all technologies is watching Techno Tuesdays, you're 0.03% of the population. That means the other percent of the population doesn't know how you did it. You just have an offer. Make more offers. Tune up your AI systems and make more offers. Offer more systems in your business. Offer more systems because you know how to make it. right? And please, that's why we said it. Now that Red's going over most of the technology and software, please, you feel me? Give somebody the systems. Again, yeah, bro, marketing advertising firm at the fingertips. Yes, bro, that is why I created New Amenti to work on autopilot. It is a marketing agency. It gives you every part that an agency would give back, as I ran an agency for the last 6 years, pretty much. Doing ads, doing commercials, and launching them for people. And we got now I'm gonna use Madness to run New Amenti on autopilot by putting it in, you know what I'm saying, putting it in as a battery. It's not bad. You know what I mean? And then, you know, I gotta drop the Sebastian. The Sebastian is a claw. Since all the red claws going around, my name's Sebastian. I'm gonna just put Sebastian, New Amenti, and Madness together. Unfortunately, I don't need any humans. Okay. Who controls how much AI you get? You get more AI if you give more money. I'm obfuscated. Who controls how much? Again, you know, stay sharp with your prompting, and then you can spend less if you spend more actual intelligence credits. Sit and think. That's why we don't vibe code, we flow code. Because you can be vibing your way out of $3,000 and your systems are trash.
Right. Let me show this person this right here, Spin, real quick.
Yeah.
Because this is for the people who want to do the free AI.
The Hugging Face. Yeah.
Hugging Face Spaces is where you go to get all of the open source models, ladies and gentlemen. If you're gonna do the free AI, it's gonna be a small learning curve, but you can do it, especially if that's what it is that you wanna. If you wanna cut, you know what I mean. If you want to cut that budget and slice it down, then they created something called open source models. It is a lot of them. It is unlimited. It is on you though. You can't, you know what I mean? Once we show you that there's some free stuff, now it's on you to come back and say, yo, I've used that free shit and this is what I made. Because I don't know a lot of people that's using the free things to their advantage, to be honest with you. But here it goes. Here's the free apps. It's thousands of them. So now that you've been exposed to that, we definitely want you to take full advantage of it. What you usually paying for when you pay for these apps that they have a SaaS, what is known as a software as a service, you paying for the GPU time. These apps are in data servers and whatnot. And whenever you use them, you use the GPU. So you're really paying for tokens and whatnot. So it's a tokenized business model. The name of the show is called China Flow. Why China Flow? Because China Flow has moved in and they have made AI more affordable for people such as me and you. We're not corporate, we're not businesses, we're the everyday users and whatnot. So they literally made it easier for us to create $1 million outputs, $1 million projects, multi-million-dollar products for an affordable, reasonable price. However, if you approach these tools and you don't have a system and you don't know what you're doing and you don't have certain type of methods down packed, you will be wasting what is more precious than money, and that's your time. That's something that you can't buy back. That's something that you can't get back. So if you don't want to waste your time, I would suggest that we get into some type of study mode. And what better way to get into study mode but to study with the people that are currently teaching you? That's what makes sense in my world.
Yeah, facts. Let me give them I'm gonna just show them Open Router and then put it down, because it's pretty much Open Router is pretty much a Hugging Face as well. Bring that up for me, Red. We link to Africa Holistic Health NY chapter. That's what's going on, family. Coder, I know, only uses free tools, builds his own SaaS sharpen. Yeah, for sure. You got to. It's almost mandatory, family. It's almost mandatory. Yeah, let me bring it. Let
me take down the other one. I think I
have America a little bit. We give them a little American information. I mean, it's everywhere. It's worldwide. So if you guys go to openrouter.ai and go to models, you get GPT 5.3 codex. You'll just click it. You know what I mean? They got a whole bunch of APIs. You can chat. You can compare up here in models. Then you can look at the rankings for what's going the hardest. You know what I mean? The LLM leaderboard, there goes that Mini Max, Million 2.5, Gemini 3 is on fire. There goes that Kimi K2, GLM, and DeepSeek 3.2. So it looked like you said, China is cooking, motherfuckers. It looked like Google's in second place amongst all Chinese platforms.
Amongst the top 5.
Oh, man, look at Grok 4.1, Claude Opus 4.6, Trinity Large, and then Claude. So Claude is pretty much taking up that second half. But Mini Max 2.5, Gemini, Kimi, GLM, and DeepSeek are the top 5 for large language models. And just go in here and get you some action. All right, chat with it, use it, and then be thorough, be sharp, be sharp. It tells you the performance. And this is as far as learning, this is a truly a good spot, bro. Open Router has still got it.
Yep. So that solved that right there. Go to Open Router, go to Hugging Face. Let me drop the link for Hugging Face so everybody could go there. Everybody, please go there. We've been plugging Hugging Face since the show started. Spin came and signed and got everybody signed up to GitHub. You go to GitHub, you could go to GitHub and hang out there every day and come up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we do need a large contingency of the family to master these open source tools and bring back the results. Come back to us. Let us know what you built. Let us know what you did with it. Because just showing you all of this and nothing is happening, that's a waste of my time. That's a waste of Spence time. I could be in front of my students, you know what I mean? He could be in front of his founders. I could be in front of my founders and builders, and we could be doing things, because that's the only thing that's going to make this thing move. Remember, we're in a proactive reality. We're in a proactive timeline. You cannot survive being passive anymore. I repeat, you could not survive being passive anymore. You can't sit back and just watch what everybody else is doing. Those days are over. You got to figure out a way to get your feet wet and do something. I don't know. We don't know what to tell you what to do, but we definitely know something is better than nothing right now.
Yeah, fact.
And you have to be committed to, nobody's going to learn. You're not going to learn none of this stuff just watching 10-minute videos or watching TechKNOW Tuesdays. You can't pick up the source by eavesdropping. You got to put your hands. This is a brand new timeline that we're on. So once again, because we're in a new timeline, what does that mean? That means the possibilities are endless. We live in the agentic era now. We don't live in the prompting era. We live in a new era, a new timeline. What is that? A new reality. So everything is possible.
Yeah.
You just you gotta have the vision though. And can nobody give you the vision but you? But we're giving you the vision we've been giving it for 1 year straight, because the vision that we give y'all is we show you the tools, we give you the use cases, we break down the possibilities, and you don't even need us. Every day that you wake up, some shit is going down. Something is being dropped. Something has been created. Some problem is getting solved. You feel me? Something has gotten easier. Everybody like, oh, this. No. The fact that you can make a movie now, I couldn't even talk like this in January. The fact you could go on Hicksfield and make a whole movie.
Yeah, they giving out movies. They giving out Follywood. They giving out AI.
Let me show y'all something real quick, so we don't even gotta talk. I want to give them a little preview of Seed Dance, Spin.
Yeah, come on.
So they could see what's taking place. Right? Keep in mind, this is their story through their lens. This is the China. It was in China, right? It's in China right now. It's coming to America today. So you know when people look at things, they get all personal. I'm not into anime, nigga. What are you into? Whatever you into, put that on the fucking screen. No, here I'm talking about. Nobody asks what are you into? Because they're in whatever they're into, they're gonna put on the screen.
Yeah.
We gonna summon 1,000 of us. We gotta flood the screen with some powerful positive imageries and movies. Everybody was talking about they wanted to see. Well, whatever you want to see, you can make it happen right now for a smidgen of what it took to make a movie 3 months ago.
Yeah.
There you go, fresh from the oven.
What the hell? So
They playing with the AI, boy.
So
playing with the artificial.
A new reality is amongst us because you have AI that can make Hollywood grade level graphics, and then you have OpenClaw, which can automate the creation of content, both advertising content and videos like the one that you just saw, ladies and gentlemen. We are in a special, we're in a different time zone right now. It's shit is different. It's different. I don't want to be a customer. Niggas is about to be customers because when they wow black folks with this stuff, they just gonna sell it to them.
Yeah.
They're gonna sell it back to niggas. They're not gonna put you in a driver's seat. You're gonna be a customer. So somebody's gonna come and take your lunch money once again, and they're gonna wow. They're gonna wow. The wow effect on black people. They only wow because they don't know that shit like this exists in the world. So what do they gonna do? They gonna sell you like they sold you hair, like they sold you chicken wings. Chinese people sold us chicken wings, ladies and gentlemen. Chinese people sold us fried chicken wings. Think about that for a minute. They don't even eat that in China. Full-length movies being done on niggas' phones. They're gonna have movie premieres now where, forget Tubi, somebody is going to put together a 10-hour blockbuster, and they're gonna make $10 million on the first weekend, fam. It might not even be in the movie theaters, just might be on a laptop. It might just be on a website. So you could play with it if you want. They've entered into a new field that our ancestors, if they were here with the movie scripts and the stories that they look at, all of these libraries that we had amongst us, all of these elders walking around with these movies and these libraries and these tales and these everything. Nah, I ain't going.
Hey, let's show them how to do it, Red. Let's show them how to actually tangibly take that one, because I like that one. I like how you just said it. Let's tell them. Let's have y'all go into go to Google, right, and then go to the Google extensions, the Chrome extensions, and put in YouTube to Notebook LM. Y'all go to Google and go to YouTube to Notebook LM. Okay. So once you're in YouTube to Notebook LM, go to what the ancestors be talking about. Which ancestors, Red? What's a good one? Let's go
Tahuti.
to
TEHUTI.
He's a T-E. They got him.
Yeah.
They got built as to hoodie with an E. Okay. Emerald.
Emerald tablets. Yep.
All right. 35 ancient lessons from Thoth. Right. So now, hold on. I need a channel worth. For it. Okay. Liberia to hoodie is what it says.
Yeah, the channel.
Liberia to hoodie. So y'all have already gone to Google. You've already put in YouTube to Notebook LM. That's what you've done. Right. My shit acting janky. And over here, so while y'all do that, while y'all on Google searching for it, while my computer moving slow, you check it out.
It's like the WB frog.
Have your have your vid IQ as well. Where's it at? Well, Notebook LM, a Notebook LM button will come here, y'all. Right. Once that button gets there, since it's moving so slow, you know what I mean? You can get every source of a person's YouTube turned into Notebook LM sources immediately.
It'll take the whole channel, right?
It'll take the whole channel. That's why Jeremy Haynes, Alex Ramosi, Sabri Subi, it's 300. Because even if I go to Sabri, he's a big marketer. You know, everything I think about it is marketing, advertising. Y'all see on the left where all his stuff is?
Yeah.
So now when Red talked about the ancestors and you want to put in a movie, I would go here and put in a movie script, wouldn't I? And then I'll give it to Manus to work with Seed Dance to give me the script play by play and to have it executed on Seed Dance or VO or Sora.
Or clean.
Oh, yep, your clean joints, everything. You know what I mean? Everything that's hot, everything that's up and running. Y'all go out there and get your YouTube to Notebook LM, and you will be one click away from whatever you need. Every resource on the channel. You know what I mean? Video overviews, audio overviews, all that good stuff. But I'd go over here and start to script out a movie that I'm going. My buttons is goofy. Come on, Spin. Wake your ass up. I'm playing a movie. I'm going to be using Gen AI. I need a script scene by scene, right? So now you're having your ancestors come alive. You can help, extend the story of the Black Panthers, y'all. It's on you. You can go ahead and extend the story of Marcus Garvey because it's on you. And since they're not here to continue the story, it's on you. It's on you. And you can really go get all the information and all the videos. All the videos, y'all. All the videos. You understand? All the information. And now it's on you to bring it to life. That's how most of these people did it anyway. Talking about this is the Library of Tahuti. And they probably worked hella hard because they've been working for quite some time to get it done. You understand?
Yeah.
So there it is at your fingertips, man. And again, so now that you broke it down even more, Red, most likely melanated people equal 0.0002% of the population at this knowledge level of artificial intelligence. Because they took the whole world's population, they broke it down. And they say high level AI, like TechKNOW Tuesdays and all the technologies that come here,
right,
are 0.0001% melanated founders, melanated hyper users of artificial intelligence. Y'all next. Y'all are next. So please run the plays, because just because y'all heard it here 200, 300 deep on TechKNOW Tuesdays, it's on you, ball game. Here we go. And then you got friends. Unfortunately, you got friends right here in the list that ain't gonna really do it. They're gonna, Spin, that was a little high level for me. But Jahab might do it. Akita might do it. Jesse might do it. Maximize might do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. What you want to do? You so tough. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all talking this big game. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, Techno Tuesdays is definitely one-on-one. Mr. Midnight. Come on, man. Top 0.0001 melanated AI tech founders, hyper users, Gen AI masters,
Facts.
code AI masters, advertising AI masters. It's 0.0000. Come on, man. That look like us, sound like us, look this cool, techno. Come on, man. Come on, then, y'all. We need to all get to the next level, right? Red said it, before we came on, man. It's a lot of people gonna be trampled because they still in the Flintstones. If you want to be a Flintstone again, it's cool. The Amish do well for themselves. But if you own this Jetson life, like Brother Tariq Bey Giant would say, if you own this Jetson life, then come on, get something with us, man. That's what we say on Techno, man. Come on, get in with us, man.
Get it in.
When we put out,
we're about to make y'all an offer y'all can't refuse too.
Here we go. 111.11. Give it to him, Red.
We about to make y'all an offer that y'all cannot refuse on episode 52. We're doing an IRL. This is going to be a Techno Tuesdays in real life. And on episode 52, we're going to roll out where we have the vision that we have moving forward for the next 52 episodes. Because like technology, we have to upgrade, ladies and gentlemen. We cannot be stagnant. And technology is evolving, it's upgrading, it's 5.0 to 5.3 to 5.4. So we, as this platform, we're gonna have to evolve as well. That's why we're laying out our proof of work for everybody. We are establishing our value, what we bring, what we've been given. And yeah, we definitely want y'all to benefit off of the moves that are being made, the things that are being built. Look, we have a whole facility right behind us. This did not exist a few months ago. Let them know, Span.
Yeah, definitely at the HQ is going down. You know what I'm saying? We can definitely host 200 folks in the event center. That's right there in the back. It's dark right now. It's nighttime, but we definitely want to let y'all know, man. We want the folks to come out. I got some special guests coming through. Red got special guests coming through the HQ, man, so we can all get you everything that's going to work with AI, tech, robotics in the building, y'all. Security, robotics, bosses in the building. Software founders in the building. Coders, Gen AI bosses in the building, y'all. In the spot. Plenty. And we know we the 0.00. You feel me? We know it, but we want y'all to be a part. This our 52. This our Super Bowl. This the tech. No, wasn't it? What was it? TechKNOW Bowl? Remember the old school
bowl? Yep.
TechKNOW Bowl. TechKNOW Bowl. You feel me? In March, y'all. And we got who you want to meet coming through. We got, the place to be, plenty of space, opportunity to network with bosses in the AI lane, y'all. Language model. What does LM stand for?
LM stands for language model. So instead of large language model, it's notebook language model. Right? You see how they changed that? The notebook LM is the most effective tool in the AI genre right now, only because it eliminates hallucinations. It eliminates everything that has been a problem with the LLMs. It's a RAG, right? A retrievable augmented generator. So it only feeds off of the data that you feed it, ladies and gentlemen. That's different. That changes everything. It comes alive when you feed it intelligence. It's only going to pull from the data that you feed it. So you can isolate so many topics now. You could build out a notebook for literally any topic in the world.
Especially with that connection with that YouTube we just put y'all on. You connect that point, boom, you get it done. Now you have, and again, what I was telling Red, I'll tell y'all on TechKNOW 51, right here in AI Area 51, y'all go to tutorial channels and then just tear it down, send it to a whole notebook. Now you can put it in study and learn mode. Now you can learn and build at the same time. Now you're falling forward, and falling forward makes you run. That's the thing I like about AI too. If it causes you to fall forward into it. Once you do a YouTube to notebook LM, you're gone. You start to fall into the wormhole and it makes you run. So just try it. Video overview, audio overview, talking about everything that whoever you just got your channel from, got your tutorial videos from, right? Go to the people. Here go another one. Hey, I'm killing them tonight. We killing them tonight, Red. We back. It's TechKNOW 51, right? Go to people that teach you how to grow and scale on YouTube, grow and scale on Instagram. Man, scrape all that shit for the past.
All that shit.
Put it into a notebook LM. Now you can go in there and then you can put a step-by-step, a workflow in place that flows with the algorithm of social media. You now have AI using AI to influence AI. Don't you?
Right.
Now you have that system in place, and then you go to Manus and you get more ads based on the algorithm. That's what I put in there. That's my latest put in. Y'all see the mind of a mentee got 600 sources. I've now taught the mind of a mentee how to grow on Instagram, how to grow on LinkedIn, how to grow on YouTube, how to grow for it's 100 videos for each. It's 100 videos for each.
Imagine the level of data has. Oh my goodness.
Videos too. 30 minutes, an hour worth, 2-hour videos. Because that's the thing, Red. Just because it's a channel, man, fools got 2-hour videos on there. And Notebook LM is transcribing everything. Our data points, it got everything. So now it feeds you back in real time too, because man, it's got something in there y'all call similar web. I was teaching y'all about similar web and Ai.rea to follow around even Facebook ads library, TikTok ads library. You can follow these things around, and put them on autopilot and get an auto report every morning and then feed it back into a mentee. That's how I run my software. That's what I'm saying. System. It's a system. It's systemic. So now we can give you the best digital assets every week. 7 posts, 5 ads, 3 blogs, 5 emails, all with the best captions, all with the best marketing psychology, all the best sales psychology in the world. You could put motherfucking Manus and Nua Mentee together. You know what I'm saying? Use your imaginarium wisdom, tweak your ads like this and go and go and go. Because when y'all get into business, whatever it is, please advertise yourselves. It genuinely does not make sense to not advertise yourself. Imagine being a massage therapist and you just got idle hands. Right. It doesn't make sense, family. Tell folks you do massages. Tell folks you got waist beads. Tell folks you got hats. Tell folks you got crystal jewelry. Tell the world what you have. And you are the top 0.0001 melanated Americans that know how to do it now. Share this out to your family. Share this out to your people that you know for a fact can use this information and tell them it ain't no place like TechKNOW Tuesdays. And please meet us in March. Go ahead, Ria.
I just want to share something, ladies and gentlemen, with the Amenti for all of the Amenti students. Shout out to everybody that was there this strong in. We just dropped the Imaginarium support materials inside of our school. All right. So, make sure y'all check that out. We are definitely right now we are connecting Kimmy Claw and Manis, you know what I'm saying? So we could go ahead and automate our content creation. We'll be doing that as we move along. But yeah, man, we just working, we working. We're gonna have more master classes. I enjoyed myself. I overworked myself, but it's for content purposes,
Yeah.
you know. And like I said, I'm so dedicated and committed right now that there's no such thing as that the lock in is it's like it's becoming natural because
Mhm.
I'm cutting all of the noise out and just going straight with signal right now because I'll beat myself up years from now if I didn't do that. You feel me? I would be like, damn, bro, when this window was open, what did you do? You know what I
Mhm.
mean? What did you climb through and do? Check this one out before we get out of here.
Yeah.
Palmelli, ladies and gentlemen, another
Oh
Google
yeah,
product.
man, they ass, man. Go ahead.
Palmelli, you know what I mean? So now you could go ahead and start doing
Google. Come on,
yeah,
Google.
like Spence said with that promotion, right? That promo. Now, as he explained to me when we were doing ads, Meta and all of them, they want a certain amount of ads out of you, right? When you do,
Creative.
yeah, you what do you call it? The creatives?
Yeah, the creative. So both Meta and Google, they Meta's is called Andromeda, Google's is called Max Performance. Go ahead.
You know what I mean? So you use these apps to get your ad. You know what I mean? Use these apps to start getting your quote unquote, you know, you want to get your shit off, right? So they got something called photo shoot. So you literally can make a photo shoot out of anything right now. Okay. You could do the photo shoot and be like, yo, generate some shit for me. I'm gonna put lady holding bottle,
And then
right?
Gemini offer you videos and music now. They got their own music maker. They trying to shove soon on the room.
Yeah, they trying to get them up out of there. You
Google
feel
trying
me?
is trying to get. I seen somebody say that shit earlier. Google is trying to move everybody out the way. And then
Nah,
they're Google. They got all the data. They got
yeah,
50.
yeah.
They're the
They
only.
waited till the room was crowded, then they came in there and started spraying shit.
Yeah, that shit was quick too.
So there you have your photo shoot. I could have been more detailed about who I want, but hey, it's gonna give you what you asked for, right?
Yeah.
So all of this could be used in social, and you could edit it. Boom. I'm gonna edit her. I'm gonna put a sister, a East
TechKNOW is back, baby. Come on, man.
St.
Oh, you don't
Louis
get it like this nowhere else, man.
baddie.
No, you don't get it like this nowhere else. Y'all share this out to your family. Make sure you let them know every Tuesday, man. It's some melanated brothers, man, giving out the good game
The
on this
good,
AI,
good.
man. We the top 0.1% over here in the world for black Americans, if you want to call it melanated.
Man, when you hit me with those numbers, open up my eyes, my bro.
Come on.
Them numbers you just laid out, that opened up my eyes, man. Like I could be, I could breathe easy at night. You know what I mean? Look at
Man,
that right there. It
come
just
on.
gave you the goddess.
And then is that the image version?
Yep. And I could turn it to video.
Right in the video
So I
immediately.
added her to my business DNA. So you can add these campaigns to your business DNA. Your business DNA is basically your brand, all of your, you know what I mean?
Come on, bro.
It's your whole brand, your brand discovery, your brand language, everything. Your brand values, your brand aesthetic, your brand tone of voice,
Man, come
your
on, bro.
business overview. Like, yeah. And
Come on,
and
bro.
shout out to all of like it's never been a better time to be a goddamn entrepreneur.
Come
Oh
on.
my goodness. Lord have
Especially
mercy.
top zero,
You could
zero,
sell
zero.
fingernails to
Come on.
people with no hands. Fuck around.
Man, speaking to the AI, man. You feel me? And then put all that on a Manus workflow. Tell your Manus or tell your Kimmy Claw, whatever type of claw, to run into Palmelli and create me 100 different ads like this. Read
Straight
my
up.
profile and read, and please go to work.
Straight up.
Work.
Cause what man is right, what them things are gonna do is shit that you might not be able to do because you gotta cook dinner. because you get tired, because you got fatigue because the neutrinos is hitting the planet. Don't worry about that. Go relax. Touch grass, my nigga. And the AI is gonna touch glass while you touching ass. Pause. I'm just saying. While you living your life, while you being a human, while you enjoying things, AI is gonna work for you. Cause like Spence said, you could tell the AI, yo, go make 100 copies. You know, sometimes you feel guilty when you milking the damn AI. Be like, damn, I made 50. I'm on Hicksville. I made 80 goddamn pictures. I should take a break.
Bro, that is only a 0.00000 melanated approach, bro. Nobody's thinking that, Red.
Listen, family, we gotta approach this like it's the Carter. I'm talking about I'm cooking 100 pots at the same time. My nigga, I waited for this. I waited for this day.
Bro.
You feel me? I got work to do.
Bro, it's probably only 5 of us in the melanated region, boy, that really think that, like, boy, I'm beating this AI center. I want to make sure they don't catch me up. You know what I'm saying? Kicking this thing's ass.
I'm kicking ass with this shit, boy. I tell you.
Yeah,
people at Anthropic know about me.
Claude work on Manus while Manus work with ChatGPT agent to go ahead and go to Pomeli or even going to the ads manager, going to Google Ads and line this up. You know what I'm talking about? You can offer somebody 30 ads every 2 days. Oh yeah, we're gonna knock about 30 ads out for you. You know, 10 carousels, 10 images, and 10 videos. They're going. Oh man, I got 5,000 for you right now.
Right now.
What you talking about? And you just over there just getting your AI in, man. But please remember, man, you are top 0.00001 melanated AI champions. This is the real reason why the gods wanted us to have AI. Please control the narrative. Please drop movies. Please advertise what you got going on so you can get some income in. Advertise income. That's AI.
Get with Spin to advertise, because guess what? In 6 months, when the stage gets flooded, nobody knew that you knew that 6 months ago. Even if your AI is dun-dun-dun, put it out, timestamp it, let people on your timeline know that you generating shit. You don't have to be perfect, but you got to get it out there, because they'll watch you get better in public. They'll watch you build out in public. That's how you work this shit.
That's how you do it.
You don't got to be perfect. So somebody asks, what was the best app for making a film? I'm going to show this, then I got to dip, because C Dance is calling me. God damn it. C Dance
is calling me, man. Manus and C Dance is on the phone right now.
Manus and C Dance is on the phone. So I went into cinema, Hicksville Cinema 2, right? These niggas got me looking like Tip Harris.
Oh, what do we call this one right here? Hold on, we need something. We read, yeah. TIPT, man.
They got my nigga looking like Tip Harris. You feel me? But then he went to war with 50 Cent. So I was like, shit, we gonna keep this going. You know what I mean? You know, we gonna throw this on the socials and whatnot. Let Tiny tag it and whatnot. Let that little nigga King retweet it.
Yeah, get it in.
So these are some of the images that I was able to generate. These are what is called keyframes, right? Mm-hmm. So when you make a keyframe, that's like the beginning of your video. That's what the AI is gonna read. You feel me?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So then I went and made a few videos out of it. So check it out.
Clifford Moreland. They going crazy. Y'all keep dropping them.
Don't let Tiny see this. They got they be like, who cloned my husband? I'm telling you, Tiny, I don't know, we might have the same bloodline. We might come from the same tribe or something, but god damn it. Then this is me after the war. Nigga done got older. Yeah, it's real in the field. But that's some of the cinematics that they're able to do right now with the AI. You feel me? The shit looking like real film like. So I'll show y'all the finished product real soon. But I'm cooking up something for my guy.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, we at that 90-minute mark, champ. So I mean, this is plenty.
Indeed.
This is techno in full effect. This technology in full effect. So y'all please prepare yourselves for, I think, techno bowl.
Techno Bowl is coming, y'all. 52 is gonna be a movie. If y'all ready to get y'all tickets, just start preparing. We looking at March 10th, right?
Yep, March 10th. That's a Tuesday. It's strong. Some champions gonna be in the city. Some champions gonna be in the city. Some champions y'all gonna want to meet gonna be in the city.
Yeah, we coming strong with it, family. I promise you, we're coming strong with it. So we're gonna make sure that y'all gonna walk away from that one with the wow factor. We got work to do. Devin said rubber band red.
Yeah, that rubber band red. That shit crazy. That shit crazy, y'all.
That's crazy. But yeah, man, we about to get up out of here. I want to say thank you, everyone, for your time and your attention. Y'all could have been doing anything, but y'all locked in with us. Salute to the family, and we will see you on the next one. All right? Sure. We're gonna take up out of here with the theta waves. Let's go. All right. Peace, love, and light, y'all.
Can't beat us, join us, please bring your coinage. We sink 3-pointers, money shots, all net, all vets. Bumps we not, jet skiing in them sunny spots. With women edible like gummy drops. Dummy stop, dummy stop. No weapon form can intercept the storm. Once my intellect is on, I'm projecting on magnetic fields. And interact with blacks with athletic bills. I'm all about growth and development like residents of Ebbets Fields. Not to choose between woo and chew. We wanna line them colors up like a Rubik's Cube. And fade to black, yeah, the truest hue. When you say the black man is God, who you alluded to? The usual, Clarence 13X, a worthy guest. The words expressed come from the word in flesh. Elijah M, the NOI versus Leviathan. Messiah sent from the heavenly branches. 7 P's from since G-Dub cut down the cherry tree. In the wilderness of North Amex, and we flossing death and forced aggression, or forced perception, forced protection, or forced confessions. It's all a lesson. The sorcerers from Corsica, killer tonics, sticks and drums like the Philharmonic Orchestra. You niggas still playing harmonicas from officers, fabric softener. Jive turkeys popping 5 perkies, playing with keys, the Scotch stores type. For that soft white, we could've caught life, just being forthright. First class on my 4th flight, popping out like Fortnite. Every night we lit like Porsche lights. The meek shall inherit the earth, oh yeah, the scorched type. And these niggas, they some hoes in these streets. Me, I'm 10 toes in these streets. They lost their souls, niggas got holes in their feet. Shit, I'm just worried about the craft and how to perfect it. Not worried about the craft, yeah, that's out of perspectives. Focus on the chip like I'm Robert Kraft, and then how to protect it. It's the waves of the oceans. Get to the money, nigga, save your emotion. Descendant of the slaves in the graves in the oceans. Mastermind that the waves is in motions. These niggas, they addicted to the folly, addicted to that molly. Making me a movie, them sticks made of holly. I'm Dr. Manhattan, sitting on top of Manhattan. When I get all 5 rings, snap my fingers and pop up on satin. Dressed in all black, yeah, drop top the Phantom. Best.
Crumb TV.